Well, hello, this is Oshi Shadowheart, known as just Volder. Okay, this is obviously an older episode. Okay, I want to clear this up. There's certain fan art I don't look at for reasons. And you know what I mean, reasons. There's some weirdo fan art. I don't mind silly fan art, but I can understand why some people don't like certain characters. Like, meaning, I love Jerry and Pete, but I understand why some people find them annoying. But if you block people on Facebook, Tumblr, or YouTube just to be mean, I'm telling you right now, you're not cool. It happened to some of my friends. It's not cool. Just because they're being silly and weird, at least they're not weirdos. Anyways, you can do whatever you want. You could ship, make your fan art, just leave it off of my shit. I don't want it on my shit. I can understand why some people don't want it on their profiles. Okay? If certain people do platonic ships, let them do their platonic friend or father figure ships and leave your other crap out of it. Unless you want to roleplay, that's fine, but if not, leave it out. Anyways, say what you want about Chris. If this is me, I've watched Redonkulous Race a little bit of it, rewatched it. I find Flippin' Dawn annoying, okay? That's just me. At least I can tolerate Chris at times. Like, there's times he's actually legit funny, and then there's times I hated him. But there's times I like him too. At least I can flip and tolerate him. And Dawn, I can't flip and stand. It's cool, you like him, I don't. See, I can tolerate, yeah, there's sometimes I don't like Pete and Jerry, I understand that. And then there's times I do. But to make fun of people over that, there's people who make fun of people who like Owen. It's like, get the flip out of here with that crap.
It is my honor, and we're all exceedingly happy about it. Since you were our bank teller in the challenge, great job, by the way, deserves to win first prize. Your bag of loot, or until she's eliminated.
Okay. I know she's taken time on the other videos, like the Disadventure, because I had a talk with her. She said if she finds it, but right now she's doing her Total Drama Island. She said she might re-upload things. Doesn't mean she will on the certain Borderlands, but I'm saying, okay, this is funny. It looks like she listened to some people when they wanted funny stuff. Still the messed up Chris, but I can tolerate this maybe because it's funny. That was funny. I like when he ones up like Courtney, because I'm not a big Courtney fan, so I find it funny. I'm not attacking you, okay? You can like the character. Not for me. There's a difference of attacking people. I just don't find her interesting. I don't like listening to her be a brat. That's just me. If you like that, cool. Do whatever you want. Just not for me.
We gotta move on before the cops arrive. That means go! If the vehicles were ready to go, it wouldn't be much of a challenge now, would it?
Good point. Good point. But still, you could have had better stuff to have them, I don't know, build. Ah, that's karma. You wrecked your red car. Dane.
Spoken too soon, ladies and gentlemen. Wanna bad?
You wanna bet? Jeez, he really likes ticking off Courtney. This is why you don't tick him off or humiliate him, because he does it right back to you. Okay, I can see why some people say Pete from Redonkulous Race looks like Chris, okay? He does. Oh, I want to tell this too. If you are one of the people who ship Pete with Chris, I've seen it before. Screw you. Something's wrong with you. Okay, this is why I don't get into certain ships and fan art. Okay? Or you get the chef and Flippin' Pete, or Chef, I seen the chef in Duncan. Gosh, you guys are weird. Or the Pete, and then you got Chris and Jerry, all three of them. Who ships all three of them? You flipping weirdos. It's like, now you can see why. Me and my friend block that crowd. That crowd. You guys are weirdos. I just wanted to bring that up. Okay. And I don't blame her just doing platonic ships or the crack ships. Crack ships are weird, but they're funny. She does those kind of ships. Or OC means your original character. I don't blame her doing the crack ship or the OC or the platonic. I don't blame her. Because some people with these ships are strange as fuck. I don't understand what's going in your brains. You can ship what you want. I'm just saying, I've seen some pretty messed up ships. Me, I agree with some people. The Duncan, I've seen Duncan and Beth. What? Why you ship Duncan and Beth? I don't understand that. I don't. I really don't. It's weird. Or you put them in these weird costumes, or it's like, oh gosh, get that out of my brain. Hey.
I'd like to congratulate both teams for choosing to go green.
Non-negotiable Chris Cash. Explain.
Not like always, and this is...
Oh, here's another one. Just because Chris is a pervert, why you have to ship him with Courtney? I seen that one before, and Lindsay. Okay, just because he's a creep doesn't mean you need to make him more of a creep than he is. Okay? Something's fundamentally wrong if you do that ship too. Okay? I'm fine if you do your little gay thing, just don't shove it in people's face. I'm also fine with the straight ships too, long if you're not flippin' weirdo about it. Like the... Who on earth ships Chris with flippin' Lindsay? No. And then Bailey and Chris, it's okay. I don't like it, and it's okay. Now you can see why me and my friend don't like a lot of ships. Just bad experiences altogether. Just bad. This is horrible. That's why we just make our own stuff. And we're just making memes and being silly about it. We're not, like, being serious about certain things. Hence the crack ships. Meaning, it's weird, but it's funny, and you're not being serious. Most of the time. There's some people who are, but I'm just saying. I do not support incest. I don't support shipping people that are 3 years younger than grown-up characters. But if they're 1 year younger, I'm okay with it. If they're 2 years older, I'm okay with it. But if it's 3, 4, hell no, get that away from me. You know, incest, I do not support that crap. Same with you being racist. I do not support that shit either. Okay? And sexism, you get my drift. Okay? There's one thing when you're being silly about certain things, and other things you're just being mean and attacking people. I absolutely hate it. Anyways, I'm not going to talk about it. Like I said, that's probably some reasons me and my friends stay away from certain things. And we don't like blocking people on certain social sites, media sites. We only do it if it's like a really messed up thing, then we do it. It's like some really messed up post or video, then we do it. But most of the time, we just scroll past it. We're grown ups here. We, you know. And if people want to argue, they argue to the wrong person and get in trouble. They're gonna get in trouble. And most people, I'm not saying everyone, are just weirdos with certain things. Just strange. There's a difference between weirdo and weird. Weirdos, something different. It's like some people have mental issues, and you can't even talk to some of those people because, mental problems. Like I said, if you ship Chris with Lindsay, you have a mental problem. Like I said, with the Chris, with Jerry, and Pete, you have mental problems. Or, it's like, no. Anyways, we're not going to talk about it anymore.
Important to remember, this week, according to our lawyers, you got that, dudes? This show can't afford any more lawsuits. My massage budget has been sliced in half.
Good for you, Chris. My massage thing. You know where I heard that from? I heard it from another character. It was like, oh yeah, the fashion vloggers from Redonkulous Race. They kind of sound like that in some ways, but it's like, Chris, good for you. Oh no, I'm losing money. Well, you can find a way around it, you little piece of garbage.
Why do I have 4 bucks to boot out? I specifically said you cut it.
I like how she cut out Lindsay, and it looks like it pooed out, and then you can put like whatever character you want. That's funny. Now, moments like these are hilarious.
Well, that leaves us with one vote that counts. No chocolate Chris award for you. Anything in your contract to stop him from speaking? The Academy.
Dang. Shots fired, Chris. Shots fired. I give you that one. This one's he's more witty. Okay, I like him when he's witty, when he's to people that deserve it. Okay, yes, at times Chris can be nice. At times he can be a likable character. I like it when he has these type of moments when he's just, it's mean, but they kind of deserve it, to be honest. At least he's not being sadistic and hurting them, like physically, just mentally. I'm fine with him hurting them, like, when, hurting them mentally than physically, because he's just saying words, but when he touches them, I have a problem. It's like, no.
Of the Gilded Chris. Trademark patented and all mine.
Oh my, here we go again with, oh, it's all mine. I patented it. My name. I'm so vain. It rhymed. Why are you pointing? I have a problem with him pointing. It's so creepy. Ugh. Gives me, like, bad vibes, bad chills. Stop pointing at me, you piece of shit.
Totally dramatic episode with absolutely no loose ends to tie up. Isn't that right, chap? Nah, didn't think so.
I know that's messed up, but he's talking about Lashana in the safe. Not the safe, I don't know, his bank. She's locked up in a room. Like, dang. He's like, nah, I don't care. She's in the room. Don't care. Moving on. What the? That is so creepy. I love this horn. Creepy man.
Like it?
No, I don't like it. It's a piece of shit. You really are a caveman, Neanderthal. You're a Neanderthal because you're caveman. Of course he'd be like, oh, you like my outfit? Of course, he's vain, he's egotistic. He only cares about his looks. You and your fucking looks. Can I punch your face in? It's like Lobo from DC Universe. Oh, he will punch you in the face and laugh about it.
You think that hurts? Wait till you hear today's challenges.
Oh, he's mad. He is mad at Courtney when he's not getting his way. Yeah, he gets mad when he doesn't get his way. It's hence when he throws his little tantrums. Oh, he can't handle getting embarrassed. It ruins his reputation. See, this character I hate and I like. There's times, like I said, I like him and hate him. It's like a love-hate relationship with this guy. Handsome Jack, I just pure hate. This guy, it's like I hate you, but I like you at the same time, kind of shit. But this guy, him talking about his looks is irritating. I can see him and Handsome Jack being friends because they both like talking about their looks. They're both delusional. They both think, oh, I am popular, but at least Handsome Jack does delusional better. Sorry, Chris. He beats you in that department.
Now, let's get started. As soon as I take care of a few formalities, you'll be playing.
He really is mad. He really can't stand it. He is not having the shit. He's like, no, we're gonna get to talk. I find it funny when he's mad sometimes. Sometimes. Yeah.
By a different set of rules.
Look how irritated he is. Forget to look at this. You can tell he is really hating Courtney in this. And the lawyers, and he's really not having it.
Get up with the legal department, Beth?
I know she cut out Chef. It was supposed to be Chef in being a judge and then breaking the. Just to like threaten Beth. But dude, this is funny. Thank you. I love how Chris like does a point and shut these people up. Oh, you want to mess with me? I can mess with you too, basically.
Didn't think so. I'll be entitled to a gourmet dining experience with parties consisting of producers and myself as applicable. I hope you like lobster.
I love lobster, but I'm not gonna eat lobster with you. Maybe my friend, she would. She's into you. To be honest, this is what I asked her. Would you be with Chris or Jerry or Pete? Obviously, she'd be like with all of them, but just because Jerry and Pete worked together with Chris in that one episode in the reboot, like they did a cameo in the challenge, doesn't mean they like Chris. They're just doing that for sponsorships. I don't think they could stand being in a room with this guy. And that's another thing. I don't like fan art where they put Jerry and Pete and Chris getting along. That's why I like my friend. She like makes only Chris get along with Pete and not all the time, and then Jerry has a problem with Chris. Or Chris has a problem. See, I like that stuff because that's what would happen. That's realistic. The other stuff, that other fan art is just stupid as shit. That's just me. You can make your fan art. I just don't like that type of fan art. Like making enemies, friends. It's okay sometimes, but not all the time. It's just irritating as shit. To me, seeing that shit. I avoid it. I avoid that shit. I think it's the stupidest shit I ever seen. Just saying.
Let's see your lawyers get you out of this one. Oh, and her own private bathroom.
Why do we have to zoom in the face every show or game? It's the stupidest flippin' fan service ever. Zoom on the face. Or make it dramatic. Like zoom in it. Oh, and if you say you have weird taste in men, just say you have weird taste in characters, please. We don't need it here. You have weird taste in men, okay? Just flip and stop.
Those are the new rules. And an unfair advantage. Well, I'm loving this show of hostility. Help bring out your more primal instincts, which I thought you dum-dums might have guessed from my loincloth.
No, they weren't listening. They were probably thinking about the challenge. They're not thinking about your outfit. It's not about you, Chris. Sorry to break it to you. It's not about you, bitch.
No talking. Make people grunt and look confused.
No. How about you stop talking, okay? You stop talking. Period. It's like you say, Chris, in Total Drama World Tour. Like, zip it. Okay, say what you want. There are some funny scenes in that series. Would you say that series is better than Action? No. My favorite scene is Total Drama Action, which I'm watching right now. This series is hilarious. There's some moments, like, where Chris is just I like him back talking, but not only that, him getting annoyed, or those little bits where something, like the phone rings, kind of like that's why I liked it in World Tour. That's the only scenes I like where he's on the phone, and he's just like, people interrupting him. That's funny, or the sweet little moments he does. I don't like the thing where he's just, look at me. It's about me. Oh, you like my outfit? Oh, I'm handsome. Oh, you want to hang around me? And then when it's like, no, just stop.
Never kiss. Actually, I do, but never about something this funny. Nice to see you all decked out for the. Might I say, you all look pre-hysterical.
Did he say pre-hysterical? Like hysterical? Hardy, hur. Okay, say what you want about Jerry and Pete. They're funny, more funny than Chris sometimes. I'm not saying all the time. See, you have to be an older person to understand Jerry and Pete, or like stupid humor, to understand it. If you don't like stupid humor and you're not an older person is 20 or 30, 40, you're not gonna get their humor. Their humor is a lot more like people from the 80s, 70s. I looked them up. They're from the 70s. They're more like old school humor. Okay, the younger people would not appreciate them. More people that like those characters are either older people because they can relate. There are some younger people who like them, but most people are older, like grown-ups like them because they're like bringing up like computers. I think the mooning joke was hilarious. I got a moon for you right here. What I do, if we do see more of them in the future, can we not have them laugh at their own jokes, please? Okay, it's okay once in a while, but let's make it not. That's why people find them annoying. They laugh at their own jokes. And you know what? Chris is the same way at times, and it irritates me. It's like Chris will laugh at his own jokes too. It's like, or somebody getting hurt. We get it. We get it, dude. You laugh at your own. He, I noticed Chris makes puns a lot too, like Pete and Jerry. But at least Chris, even though he can be annoying, he's also likable. But I'm just saying, Chris does the same crap, I noticed, and it's really annoying too. I can see why people find Chris annoying doing that crap too sometimes.
Please note, no animals were harmed in the making of this television program. Okay, we got and use the Flintstones to bound.
The Flintstones. The Flint. I know he's doing a pun. It's a double pun there. Like the Flintstones you use for fire, but he's also talking about the TV show Flintstones.
The wooden beaver dam on the set of Rodents. Kill.
You know what else I like about action? It's about different movie genres. I love that. That's why I like action a lot, because it's about movie genres, you know? And then there's references in here I get, like where he's at the Gilded Chris ceremony and he's like, na 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 na, hey hey hey, goodbye. That song. It's like that. I love that because I'm like, oh, I instantly know what that song is. I know what the song is, but I forgot who sings it. But I listen to the song all the time. Or I don't know if it's action or total drama island. It's one of the two where he's talking about Star Wars. But I know in action there's Batman, which that's funny. See what I'm saying? There's a lot of memorable moments in action. I think this is more funny. There's some moments in World Tour that it's funny, but most people don't like that series. And I could see action for me is more funny because it's more not just movie genres, but it's more memorable. When I used to watch this when I was younger, it's more memorable to me. It's funny too. Chris is like, I like Total Drama Island, the first season also. This one too, because there's some scenes in action where he's sweet and nice. But I would say action, they have some pretty weirdo scenes, but most cartoons have weirdo scenes. Messed up stuff. You have to get used to it, but I'm just saying. This show is crazy.
Animatronic? Of course. Things are finally heating up. Go, Dad. I love it when sparks fly.
Did he just say I love it when sparks fly? Gosh. Gosh, shoot me in the foot. If Chris was flirting with me like that, I'd be like, somebody shoot me in the foot or knock me out. If I was a girl, I'd be like, shoot me in the foot, knock me out. Or I'd be like, Jerry, can I leave with you now? Okay, can I leave with you now and we can go play tennis, Jerry? With your friend Pete. And yes, I only see Jerry and Pete are friends. If you see something, them with something more with each other or with Chris, okay, cool. I don't see it.
Thought for sure you'd be the first to burst into flames.
Whoa, 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 what the burst into... Chris, why are you such a narcissist? I forgot what you call somebody who likes fire too much. Something, anarchist, something like that. You like fire too much. What is up with you hugging the horn? Marry the horn. Yeah, let's do the crack ship where Chris X the horn. Chris and the horn. Chris ship the horn with Chris. I don't know what ship would this be called. What crack ship? I know there is a crack ship with Z and the sodas, so I can see this just being a funny little weird little crack ship. Chris with the horn. Yeah, I'm shipping Chris with the horn. I'm being funny, I'm not being serious. Yeah, this is my ship. Chris with the horn.
Yep, still loving this crazy thing.
Good, marry it.
You did.
Good, marry the horn. I.
We reviewed the footage caught on camera from each other, of course. Like your enthusiasm. Oh, don't worry, you'll know. This should make things interesting. That was awesome. Would have preferred to see some beaver carnage, but you can't have everything. Anyway.
No, true. You can't have everything, so. True, Chris. See, there's times where he has words of wisdom. Yeah, and he's relatable. That's moments I like Chris, not when he's being a psycho or he's look at my looks kind of shit.
And us with a grudge match between on the same column. You just can't write this stuff.
Sounds like a fan fiction on the same call. Ah, yeah. On the same column. Just can't write that. I love it.
Look on the bright side. You still have your bones. You could use them to hunt for dinner. I think the pterodactyl wants its egg back. Probably.
Okay, Chris, you're the one who gave Harold the flippin' egg in the first place. Oh, you did that in a world tour to certain people too. I think it was like Cody or Sierra. Jeez. Dude, it's okay to reuse stuff, but don't do it all the time. It's annoying. It's like I notice certain things in these series. It's like the contract shit is boring as shit too.
They taste like chicken. Speaking of chicken.
It tastes like chicken. How you know? Have you ever ate pterodactyl? A mutant pterodactyl? Have you ate it? No. That's what I flippin' thought.
Tonight's surf and turf. I know everyone.
It's surf and turf, meaning it's seafood, and I eat it. I see. That's something like Pete and Jerry would say. I see food and I eat it. Oh no, maybe I'm actually Jerry in disguise. I.
Everyone wanted to see Heather cut off Courtney's hair. Trust me, so did I. Harm a hair on her.
Wait a minute. Is that Coconut Mr. Coconut? I just realized this right now. That is Mr. Coconut. Where Owen houses a friend, which is a reference to the movie Wilson? I don't know. I think I'm getting that wrong. No, yeah, I am. It's right there. Castaway. Castaway. Thank you. Castaway. See, I've seen that movie. That's a reference to Castaway, where Owen's on an island and that's the coconut's supposed to be like Wilson, but it's Mr. Coconut. It's a reference. See, I do pay attention when I want to, or it takes me a while to figure it out. But yeah, that's Mr. Coconut. Man. Does Owen know you messed up his coconut? Because I remember you voted off the coconut one time. That was stupid. I'm gonna vote off the coconut.
And see you next time, kiddies. Same Chris time, same Chris channel. Wasn't me.
Did he break something when he threw that coconut? Wasn't me. Oh yeah, you're running out of there because you don't want to get in trouble. Hey. Anyways, yeah. This is funny, like in some parts, and other parts, like, whatever. But I would say this video, yeah, is an improvement. There's actually legit stuff that's actually, I don't know, funny for once. See? And he was one-upping people or getting irritated. That's what's funny. Okay? She listened for once. It's a miracle. Sometimes you have to do things for other people too, not just you. But it's a miracle. Thank you. There was actually some legit scenes were funny. Just because I was back talking to doesn't mean I hate him, like I said. Like, I also like him too. I was just being funny in certain scenes, or at least trying to. But yeah, Chris. Oh yeah. This is when I like Chris. Not when Chris is hurting people. Like I said, like pushing people or legit trying to like, oh, I wonder who gets hurt today. Where's the victims? That kind of shit. This was like funny, where he's like legit trying to one up people, getting upset. Oh, he's like, oh, you want to do these roles, and you have these lawyers. Oh, you have another thing coming to you, and you could see the frustration on him. You can see the anger and the frustration in him. And you could see, he's like trying to like, oh, I don't have to touch you. People don't like you as a lot now because I already exposed you and so on. And it's like that I loved. That's the Chris I love. Okay? The only time I don't mind him being mean is, like I said, when he's just trying to one-up people, or he's making remarks, or the puns sometimes. That's what's funny about him. Not where, well, not where he's like shooting ping pongs, yeah, like that one episode. Shooting ping pong balls at people. No. But anyways, I'll see you in the next one.